Hey there! Today, I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious, melt-in-your-mouth home-style biscuits with a honey butter glaze. Trust me, once you try these, you'll never go back to store-bought. First things first, let's gather our ingredients. For the biscuits, you'll need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 stick of cold, unsalted butter, and 3/4 cup of cold buttermilk. For that irresistible honey butter glaze, grab 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons of honey, and a pinch of salt. All right, let's dive in. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's nice and hot when our biscuits go in. In a large bowl, whisk together the flour, baking powder, and salt. Now it's time for the butter. Cut it into small cubes and toss it into the flour mixture. Use a pastry cutter or your fingers to work the butter into the flour until it resembles coarse crumbs. The key here is to keep the butter cold, so don't overwork it. Next up, pour in the cold buttermilk. Stir gently with a fork until the dough just comes together. It's okay if it's a bit shaggy, that's what we want. Turn the dough out onto a floured surface and gently pat it into a rectangle about an inch thick. Fold it over on itself a couple of times to create those flaky layers we all love. Then, pat it down again to about an inch thick. Grab a biscuit cutter or a drinking glass and cut out your biscuits. Press straight down without twisting to keep those layers intact. Place the biscuits on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Pop them in the oven and bake for 15 minutes or until they're golden brown on top. While they're baking, let's make that honey butter glaze. In a small saucepan, melt the butter over low heat. Stir in the honey and a pinch of salt until it's all combined and smooth. Easy, right? Once your biscuits are out of the oven, brush that honey butter glaze all over the tops. It's going to soak right in and make them even more delicious. Let them cool just a bit, and then it's time to dig in. And there you have it, perfect home-style biscuits with a honey butter glaze. These are perfect for breakfast, brunch, or really any time you need a comforting treat. I hope you give them a try and let me know how they turn out in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more delicious recipes. Happy baking!